Yes, you. That's who we want to see, you. We're glad to be back this school year. This is the first of many videos that will accompany your Friday assignments as well as other assignments that we'll do. My name is Dr. Snyder. I teach general chemistry and honors chemistry here at Chihuahua High School. I'm going to let Mr. Comp introduce himself.
So yeah, I'm Mr. Comp. I'm the other chemistry teacher here, or for my students, Dr. Snyder's the other chemistry teacher here. So yeah, just getting these videos out. A little thing I want to add first here is if you're coming to us for help and your regular teacher's busy, don't be afraid to go over to the other one's room and see if they're busy, and if they're not, feel free to ask us, either one of us, any questions you might have with any chemistry related topics, and we'll be able to help you.
That works great. We know that your time is valuable, so like you said, if one or the other is busy, it's not a personal attack if you go get help from one or the other. Just make sure, the biggest job is to make sure that you understand the material so you can get it done. That's the biggest piece. So we're now going to jump into Canvas for you. We're going to leave that intro to the totally amazing song, Pink Floyd, Another Brick in the Wall. We'll try to continue with that song throughout the school year. But let's go ahead and we're going to hop into this. You see us. Woohoo! We're moved over here now. So if you log on to Canvas, you'll notice you're already here. We've got the web page here, Chihuahua Schools Instructure or .instructure.com, and then you will click on your course. Once there, the way we have our home page set up is actually what's called the Modules tab. So you can see the modules here. If I click on that, you'll notice it's pretty much the same. The only thing that's different is that we have an inclusion of what you need to do. Okay? So you have already clicked on this tab right here, the Can You Watch a Screencast and Exit Ticket. And so you saw this here. You'll actually see our little video pop up right there, but for right now you see our little video over here. After you complete watching this video, you want to come down here and answer this question. You can see I've already answered it. What can I say? I did not do very well. I got 0 out of 1 point. So I did not pass it. Therefore, if you don't answer this correctly, you will not pass it either. But that's simply how you do it. You just answer the question and then you go. From that point, you can go back to the Home tab. There will be a little Submit button down here when you finish this question. You can also get to the next assignment simply by clicking the Next button, but we're going to utilize the Home tab. Okay, from here you can see what is next. The next question, or the next assignment. What is that assignment there?
Can you answer a graded discussion in Canvas?
This one's tricky. If you click on it, in years past, so you'll come to this screen. You will not see any responses until you leave your own response. And so in order to make a response, you will have to hit this reply button right here. And you simply click on that. A text box opens up, and then you answer the question. The question is, to do this, click on reply, and then in your response, yes or no for your reply. Okay, so the question was, can you answer a graded discussion in Canvas? Well, let's try. I think I'm answering a graded or a discussion. Let's see. I'll put the word yes. I come in here. I hit the post reply. All of a sudden, I see other people's responses, and so there's several of them there. Okay.
And the thing that might be a little confusing at least it was to me the first few times I used Canvas, was that you have to click reply for your initial post. And that might be like, wait, I don't want to reply, I just want to post. Well, you can imagine that first top reply there as the post, and then you can actually go in and sometimes we'll have you reply to each other's comments. and then you'll just click the little reply beneath their comment. But the initial post is also labeled reply, which might cause some confusion.
And there are different options for us as teachers to set this up. I personally like my students to have their initial post to be purely their own, and that way I shut down the ability for you to see what other people think before we know what you think first. And so that's how this assignment will be set up as well. After you complete this, once again, you can go hit the next button or come back up here to the home page. And then the next portion right here is linking your Google Drive. So in order to do this, you need to go over to your account setting, and that's right, I'm in the test student. So I'm going to leave the student view real quick, and then you'll go and you'll hit your account setting and then go to settings. From here, make sure that you have your Google Drive listed under the registered services. It might be over here with other services, it might not, but make sure it's over here. If it is not, just simply hit on it. So for instance, if I'm going to add Skype as my registered services, I'm going to type in my school email address. That is the biggest importance, my school email address. So that is csnyder@tooeleschools.org. And then I have it saved over and Skype jumps over to here. Okay? And that's how that is done. After you get that accomplished, come back over to the dashboard and you can move back to your class and then on to the next. Yeah, good choice. I'm going to go back to student view so you'll see what you should see instead of all of the bells and whistles that I get. So for the next step is, can you answer questions using the text box? Click on the assignments, and then lo and behold, I've already completed this assignment, but I can resubmit. Up here you will see a submission. Click on that button, and then you can type something in here. What should I type there?
Chemistry rocks.
Chemistry rocks. It does. Being a chemistry teacher is even better because you get paid to blow stuff up, and that's a bonus. So chemistry rocks, 3 exclamation points. Let's go ahead and bold that, italicize, underline. Let's highlight it too. So let's just do the full gamut. There we go. Then once that is done, I'm going to hit submit assignment, and your assignment's in. You can look up here. You see the check mark, it says submitted. It also gives you the details of when it was submitted and so forth. You can click on the link and it will show you what you submitted. And that allows you to make sure that what you sent in is what you want to be sent in. Okay? We're going back to the home button. On to the next assignment. Can you upload a file or add a link? Click on it and submit assignment. Click on submit assignment. I have a couple options. I can choose a file that's currently on my computer. I can go to a website, a Google Drive, so on and so forth, or if you have something saved on Office 365. We're just going to pick something off of Google Drive, and I guess not that because I'm on student view. So let's just pull a file off of my computer. Here we go. Let's see maybe I can find some fun image. I don't know. There we go. I'm just going to bring in a PowerPoint and I'll hit add, open, submit assignment, and lo and behold, you will see that it is there. Once again, submission details, there's the name of the file, and on to the next. Let's go ahead and hit the next button this time. Can you record answers and submit a Google Doc? So with this, it's kind of tricky with how I've got things set up right now, but you're going to hit this tab, and then it will go ahead and bring up a different tab. For me, because the way I'm signed in, it's a little odd. So we're going to go with this one that I had previously opened up. You're going to see this exact assignment. And so make sure you read this portion right here. Please type your answers in a different color and or font. It makes it a whole lot easier for us to identify what are the items that we typed, what are the items that you typed. So on the what is your name, let's change the font. We can change font here. I like Times New Roman. I can change the size. Let's go ahead and just change the color. Purple's a great color because, you know, we are Tooele. And what is your name? My name is Billy Bob Bobbitt. I'll actually tell you a story about Billy Bob Bobbitt later. He is a real person, one of my friends that I met while I was spending time in Michigan. You love chemistry because this is the ticket. Even if you don't love chemistry, just make us think that you love chemistry. Type in your answer there. Once again, changing something about the font or the color so that we can identify it.
And I will jump in here and say, make sure that it's readable. We don't want webdings. We don't want some white font so we can't see it on the background. It needs to be easily readable, but easily distinguish between the questions and your guys' response.
Great point. Yeah, I don't know webdings very well. It's a little difficult. Plus, sometimes we all know they have hidden meanings with teenagers. We definitely don't want that. On to the next. This will go ahead and save your copy, and so then you can come back to the assignment from there. And at this point, the next assignment, it's just logging into other accounts. This there are no points for. It is there for information for you of how to log into your Google Docs, how to log into Office 365, as well as if any of your teachers have Google Classrooms and how to find those course codes, so on and so forth. So this is always going to be there for reference for you. Okay, so now that we have gone through everything, we hope that everybody is able to complete these tasks and enjoy their first couple of weeks of school. And then we will start full-time back at school with our normal 70-minute classes on Tuesday, September 8th. So please get this done before Tuesday morning the 9th. For my students, this closes just before midnight on Tuesday the 8th, so have it done before then. Do you have anything more you want to add?
No. Some of my questions and wording might be slightly different from what you've seen here, but it's close enough that I'm sure all of you guys can recognize which assignment is which through this video that we've put out here. And yeah, just get it all done so that we can hit the ground running and everyone's familiar with Canvas, because partway through we don't want to have to have you guys miss points or something due to a technical difficulty, not because you didn't do the assignment. We want you guys to get credit for your work, get it submitted, and so we can get you those points that you deserve.
Now, he brought up a great point I just want to touch on. Last year I had students that would submit an assignment with the phrase, "I don't know how to do this," and then they never responded to any of my input back. So please, if you do not know how to do these, seek out help. When we reply back to you about how to do it, please do it. Don't just tell us, "I don't know how to do it," and then never try to fix it. Okay. We hope you have a great day, and we'll see you again later. Ciao.